Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Soulful Healing Tarot. In this reading, we are tapping into the energy of a person who wants to apologize to you and they are feeling bad that they hurt you. Okay, so without any further ado, let's go ahead and pick a pile. Pick a pile that you're most drawn to. Use your intuition. Pause the video if you need more time. The timestamps will be in the comment section. I shall see you at your reading. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful souls of pile number one. I have a tarot spread in front of me here. So let's dive right in. Let's dive right in and understand the feelings of this person who's trying to apologize to you because somewhere inside they are understanding that they hurt you. Okay. This person, I feel like I can sense their energy. Okay. What I feel is like, about this person, I'm thinking of them like just a newly converted vampire, right? Vampires are shown as people who have heightened emotions. When they feel love, they feel it to the extremes. When they feel hate, they feel it to the extremes. And when they feel anger and some negative spectrum, should I say negative? Okay, the let's decide spectrum of emotions, right? They feel it quite deeply as well. So this person have been behaving based on these emotions, okay, that they were feeling. They've been very reactive. They've been very aggressive even. It has come, we have a card that says a stubborn, aggressive person. So they are realizing this, like, how they have acted towards you because of these emotions. And it was mostly driven from a place of ego and fear. Okay, the fear of being open and vulnerable with someone and being disappointed or hurt. And maybe even if it was for something like very small, right? They have reacted a bit out of hand, okay, a bit more aggressively towards the situation. Now suddenly they have, like, stopped putting in the work towards this connection. Suddenly they have withdrawn. Okay, the efforts are not there, they have withdrawn. They are not in contact with you, they're not coming towards you. Suddenly everything is dropped, like, it was abrupt. And they are not even connected to the emotions regarding the situations right now because they don't want to feel it because it is too much as they were feeling the rage or like I said, the lower vibrational emotions, right? They are feeling guilt in the same level, so they have cut off. Okay, they are cut off from that connection. That is why they are like kind of inactive right now, like very disconnected from their emotions. I think there was been a lot of verbal battles between you guys. You guys have been fighting, I can see that, and that also has ended. So now they're feeling like a fool. Literally the fool's energy is here, standing proud. So earlier they were acting like a fool. I'm sorry to say this, but that is what is coming through. Like they are only feeling it right now. But earlier the energy was they've been like, acting like a fool. They also thought, they felt like a fool themselves, like taking this leap of faith towards you and being so disappointed. And the disappointment, like I said, right, must be coming from some small issues, but they are like blowing it out of proportions and acting very in an immature way. I would say immature and also like mm, not normal. Not normal, yes. A very chaotic energy coming with this person, okay? And they're not seeing the two cups that are full here, okay? They are only looking at the cups that has been spilled. They are disappointed about that, and they are like very overly dramatic about this situation here. So earlier they've been acting from a place of ego and you know insecurities and lack of self-worth and all that fears crept in, and that led to this heightened reactions towards the situation. Okay, but one more thing that is heightened for them is the chemistry. They can feel that strong magnetic attraction also towards you. They feel it. Okay, I feel like they are finally, in their spiritual growth and journey, they have come to a point that they have to, because of these things happening with you, it is time for them to release and let go. Release all the past trauma or whatever baggage that they have been carrying from the past and into this relationship or into in between you guys, right? They need to release that. And I feel like the spirit team is working with them. It is the right time for them to do this. Okay. So they are understanding this, and right now they started feeling this immense guilt of their actions or how they behaved towards you. And that is why, they sense, they want to, they felt like apologizing to you. Okay, they feel like, oh my god, they feel like you are such a valuable person for them. See, we have bow. They want to bow down to you out of shame. Okay, out of shame, guilt, and I seriously sense that. And also to your to the person you are, to your energy, because it says you're highly thought of. They feel like they feel so much of they ridden with guilt. Okay, they're ridden with guilt, and they're ridden with they feel very bad. That's why they've disconnected from their emotions, like, in like the vampires disconnect with their emotions, right? Humanity. So not to that extreme, they've just disconnected from this emotion because they don't want to feel this guilt, and because it it is really bad. Okay, it is too heavy on them, it is weighing down too heavily on them, so they don't want to feel it. That is why they've disconnected from this energy. But not to worry, this is a time for release. And okay, yeah, I don't think I mentioned this. So earlier the way they were behaving is because they felt like, someone else had power over them. Like, oh my god, how did I become so vulnerable towards another person and let them have this power over me? And they felt like, okay, it was my I gave this person the power, and suddenly you became the problem. Like, they started seeing you as the problem. Now they've realized that, these problems are coming from them, from their shadows, right? They need to do their shadow work. So there is some level of realization there, and I see that their angels are going to be working with them to release old energy, old patterns, cutting ties, and to make space for the new. It is written here, okay? Their energy, a stubborn, aggressive person, is going to shift. It is going to shift, okay? And this is going to make them feel very light. Okay, and it is for their own good. Right now the time out, their spirit team is working with them. We have Archangel Chamuel here, beloved one. I'm helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Yeah, so the spirit team is working towards this relationship. Okay, this is a spiritual soulmate relationship. Isn't that beautiful? We have connecting with the nature angels. Okay, so they might be going on a vacation, even a solo trip or a trip with their friends to connect with, because we do have kite and vacations here. Yeah, so they might be going on a trip, and the nature angels will, connect with them and try to heal them even. I connect with the nature angels. I enjoy spending time with plants and animals, and I mentally speak to the elementals and allow them to get to know me at their own pace. I notice the feelings in my heart and body that confirm that I truly am connecting with these magical and loving beings. I give them thanks for their presence in my life and on this planet. Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, the nature angels are going to work with them. They're going to feel this connection with them. It's not like they are consciously doing it. They just felt like going on a vacation. So they just go. Maybe it is outdoors. And just being outdoors, they might be, spending time outdoors, right? In a more relaxed way, not at work, where their mind is preoccupied, right? Here, nature will be able to heal them and help them connect with their true nature, right? Yeah, so the angels and the nature and all the nature angels and Archangel Chamuel is also coming through to help them. Okay, and soon after that, they're going to have a honest conversation with you. Heart to heart conversations are necessary. It is safe for you to talk about your feelings. Yeah. So they're going to come after this break, after this vacation, a time apart from each other. They're going to come and they're going to have this heart to heart conversation with you. Okay. They feel it is necessary, it is safe for you to talk about your feelings. They will feel safe enough to talk about their feelings openly to you. So there will be, even earlier, if they felt that there has been walls, okay, there have been walls when they were communicating with you, and it is there, they have that subconscious fear, okay, that I cannot trust anyone, I cannot trust anyone. They don't know this, that it is there in the back, like at the back of their mind, right? So anything small happens, they're like, oh my god, yeah, I was right, I could not trust anyone. I cannot trust this person, I cannot trust this person. So that fear is like getting wiped out now, and they will start understanding. Thank God. They will start understanding, they'll start having the self-awareness regarding this, which is a blessing. Having that self-awareness is a blessing. Okay. There are so many things that we it's not just this person, all of us, right? Even me, from my point of view, from what I've experienced from the past, there are stages where we've been so ignorant, and then you have the sudden realization and awareness, and you feel so humbled by this, right? So they are also going to feel that way. They're going to feel humbled by this realization, and they're going to feel very bad, very guilty about the deeds that they did to you and the kind of things they put you through, right? So yeah, my idea pile number ones, they are going to reconnect with you. They're going to have a honest, heart-to-heart conversation with you. Okay, in case you are wondering what was going on, we have flower crown here. Wear your power proudly and unapologetically, for it is your birthright and is eternal like the soul. Okay, so they are going to be coming back, like I said, like they were spending time in nature, so they're coming back a little more grounded, not in this energy of ego, okay, and fear. They're going to see the white represents a little more purity, right? It's about purity. And here he's wearing like a black cape. So that is shifting to white, from darkness to light. They're coming towards light, okay? They're wearing their flower crown. They're coming towards right, the light, and yeah, they will reach out to you soon. And yeah, I don't know if you want to forgive them or not. If you can take your own time, that is up to you. So, but they will be reaching out to you. Okay, they might be a pile number ones. So that is it for your reading. I hope it gave you some clarity and some momentary peace regarding the situation, right? When such things happen, we kind of tend to be stressed because we lack clarity, and it just suddenly it feels like incomplete, okay, and incomplete, and also something heavy that is weighing us down. We cannot, whatever we do, it that weight is there. So it is nice to know, what is happening, right? So I hope it brought you that momentary peace right now until you connect with this person again, right? So that is it for your reading, my dear pal number one. I shall see my next reading. Until then, bye bye and take care. Hello, my dear pal number twos. Welcome to your reading. I have your tide spread in front of me here, so let's dive right in. Let's tap into the energy of this person. Okay, why are they apologizing? Why do they feel like they hurt you? And why are they feeling bad about it, even, right? So let's dive right in, pile number twos. So, pile number twos, your person, I feel like they are working on themselves, okay? They're feeling a bit insecure. They're feeling like they're not good enough for you. And they see that you have a lot of suitors, a lot of people are interested in you, okay? You have a lot of options and they are overwhelmed by this. They are comparing themselves to everyone around, all the other options, all these people that they hear them talk about you, right? They're like, okay, she's so great, he's so great, I really like them. And they are also one of those people who likes you, okay? And they are comparing themselves with these other suitors and they're feeling like they are lacking. They are lacking and they are trying to rise up, okay? They want to be, when they come to you, they want to have like everything that they can give you. I feel like this person puts you on a pedestal, okay? They really want you. They really want you to be with them, okay? We have hand fastings here. This card reminds me of marriage, so that it is also a tradition related to marriage, right? It says the pulse through all that I am, no hidden form is left untouched. I am willing, I am risking, for I yearn for unity spilled lustrously upon my lips. Yeah, they yearn to unite with you. They're like, suddenly out of nowhere, their that person has arrived in their life and they're like, oh my god, I've not got my life together yet. I was not expecting this. What is this universe? And they're like, they feel like they're on fire. The ass is on fire. Let me just start doing things. They're in the magician energy here. They're seen trying to manifest all the, all the good fortune here. We have beetle, good fortune. So they're trying to manifest all the good things into their life because currently they are in the reverse empress energy, and which is, they feel lack. They feel like they don't have enough to even provide for you, so that you live a comfortable life. They want to give you everything, okay? It is probably they are not even, in such a dire situation or anything. It feels like they want to treat you like a princess, like the queen, and princess, queen, or the king, whatever, right? They feel like they don't have enough. It's like they want a castle for you, okay? They have like a probably a nice two-story house, and they're well off, but they feel like, I need to build a castle for them because they feel, the suitors all have that kind of materialistic things, or they find something, very shiny and glittery about what the others can provide for you, right? But it is, but in your case, I don't even know if you want those things. You probably just want what this person has to give, right? Has to provide. But that is not how they are viewing the situation. So they are trying to juggle and balance different kind of uh, something connected to materialistic world. They are juggling and balancing over here, okay? So they understand they need to have different kind of approach towards this, okay? They are trying to get into the flow state of manifesting, they are taking charge. That is why there is taking, see, the magician is taking charge. They are connecting with the divine, with the other side, with the divine source, and trying to manifest it into this world, okay? This world with whatever resources that are available in front of them. This is divine will, okay? They are listening to the divine will. And I see that you guys also have, like, you past life relationship. That card has come through here. It says past life relationship. You have known each other before. You have known each other before. So right now they might be keeping some kind of boundaries with you. Okay, they don't want you to know them that well. That yet, just yet. They are like, let me build up some things around. Me as well. Let me like be this person. Let me like be in my best form, right? Physically, mentally, and even materialistically, right? When it comes to the finances and stuff. And they're going to do it. I don't know how they're going to do it. They're going to make sure they look like, they look like the prince amongst all these people for you, right? That they stand out. It is the effort, it is their will, okay? Probably this is what would make them feel good, so it is their will. You might be for you it might be like, I don't even want all these things. Can you just like stop? Like, what are you doing? Just spend time with me. But no, their energy looks, see, it's so dispersed right now. They don't know what to do, so they're kind of grounding their energy right now. The star here, right? It is like a big, like a pause before they start off, right? Before they take charge, they're like having this pause. They're pouring into themselves. They're trying to create abundance here. They're pouring from their inner well. They're pouring from their inner well to other sources, because they know that, once they take charge, they can manifest very easily. They are that kind of a person. They very much believe in themselves, okay? So that is why they are trying to go within and trying to understand, like, how do I fix this? How do I manifest and, make myself look good in front of this person? So it says set your dial up high. So that's what they're trying to do. I take charge of my life and turn up the intensity of goodness. I set my dials on harmony, abundance, perfect health, loving relationships, wonderful opportunities, and everything else my heart desires. I follow my guidance and keep my arms open to receive. Exactly, that is what they're doing. What did I just say? Like, they are following their inner guidance with the star card here. They are they are following their inner guidance, okay? They want to manifest. They want to manifest things into their life. They're following that guidance. They have that willpower. They are in this magician's energy, and they're trying to do this. Manifestations are coming to them real quick because they know their power, okay? We have the eight of wands here, because I feel like there are so many suitors for you, and they're feeling a little restless right now, because they're scared that, what if someone just whisks you away, right? Steals you from them. So they are trying to be in this flow state. They're trying to calm their mind. This person know what they're doing, okay? When it comes to manifestation and how to get bring things into reality, this person has mastered it, because everything is showing me that they know, like, once they have the will, they will take charge, and they will do the right things to bring things into balance and fruition. See, they're trying to balance their finances here, and it says pay attention to your finances. So that's what they're doing. They're paying attention to their finances. They are riding the wave. See how the energy is sinking here, right? See the wave here, riding the wave, and they're trying to balance their finances here. And it says flow state, effortless progress, synchronicity, ride the wave. See how effortlessly they're doing that. There's no struggle for them, okay? They're paying attention to their finances, and they are bringing in that fortune right now. There is so much manifesting energy in this card, right? set your dial up high, you can see what kind of things they are manifesting. They are suddenly very restless because suddenly you dropped into their life like a bomb in a good way. They're like, I think the spirit team was also like, what, let's put something into their life, let us show them something so that they take action, because this person probably would not have been taking actions prior to this. So you are kind of like an inspiration, okay, to move. You're like a motivation for them, like a reward. They are paying attention to what they are attracting. The universe mirrors your inner state. What energy are you sending out? Yeah, so they are being very careful about that. So they don't want to send out any kind of bad energy. They are very systematic and planned out. Okay, this person is very clever in a good way. They know that, right now, they know when to approach you. That's why they're having these boundaries with you. They want to get out of this energy, negative mindset. They're switching it up, instantly switching it up. Okay, they also have their days and routines and everything planned out. See, we have dedicate this day. They know what to do when. They have they've come back, excuse me, they've come back into this routine. I dedicate this day to dash whatever it is. I call upon God and my angels to help me notice and enjoy the gifts that my dedication brings me. Didn't I tell you that this person knows that, once they dedicate, they can they can see things manifesting in their life, they are very much aware of that. That's why they got lazy, because they know that, in an instant they can change things, right? So yeah, that is the magician's energy here. That is what is aligning here, right? I dedicate, I call upon God and my angels. That is what you see them doing here. Very confident, very confident. We also have the energy of rat here, someone working against you behind your back. Yeah, they feel like someone is working against them even behind their back, right? There's so much competition that that kind of energy might even creep up on them. They might feel that someone is talking shit about them to you, not really giving, not really showing you in showing them in good light, right? When in conversations with them, so they want to change that. They want to show that, it's not true, because in a way they understand where that impression is coming from because of their attitude earlier prior to this. Their very casual, laid back attitude, and not doing things, not really motivated to do things, because they know they know they have the power to manifest instantly. Okay, so they are not worried about that. They just needed the right motivation, that which is you. We have patience here, Archangel Jophiel. Your dreams uh, okay, are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Yeah, they are. See, they can sense that, their dreams are blooming rapidly, and they are paying attention to this. They are, trying to sort this out first, because they know that they need to be nurturing and be patient with this before they come to you. That is why they have this boundary with you. They don't want to take risks. They claw, be careful, do not take risks. They are thinking like, I don't want to take risk before I present myself to this person. I want to make sure that I'm the best, okay? And they marry me or they're with me, they choose me, and they're whoever this person is, as the this reading is meant for romantic partnership. So I'm going to say that they really want to marry you. They want you to pick them. That would give them a sense of pride, right? Like when you say, no, I want this person. I want this person to be in my life. I want this person as my partner. When they see it, you don't have to say it. They can see it in your eyes and the way you look at them, or when your eyes light up, right? When you smile at them, and when you are giving them the attention, right? And not the other suitor. They feel, like a sense of pride. Oh my God, I got this person. Look at me, like I got this person. They're a bit cheeky like that. So yeah, so this person is apologizing to you if they're not paying you any heed or not really responding to you, um, acting like they don't care or something. It's not like they don't care. Maybe you feel that they are behaving like, a bit cold or standoffish or even evading you, probably evading your interest. So it is because they are doing some self work. They want to come out and be the proper rightful prince or the queen for you. So they're doing that work. They know they have to do that work. They're taking charge and they're doing that work. Wow. Quite a refreshing person, I would say. The energy is quite refreshing. I don't know, like, someone who is that aware and that they're more about taking actions, okay? I feel a very clean energy, like they're not in their emotions, like, sitting with their emotion, feeling bad. Oh my God, I don't have all these things compared to these people. They're not feeling bad about themselves, okay? In fact, they're taking it as a challenge, and when they spotted it, they're just like, okay, I can just turn this around. Please, it's me. They know that. So that's a quite refreshing energy for me because I tend to dwell in that kind of emotion sometime. I need some time to recharge, let's say, and take action. But this person, like, chuck, 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 who wants to be in that negative mindset? Who wants to drown in that drama and everything? Life is beautiful, life is fun. They're like free, okay? They're very free spirited, they're very refreshing. Their energy and aura is very refreshing. That you would feel like you would see that this person has a lot of friends around them. Okay, they're mostly hanging out with their friends. You would see that, and yeah, they like you. They see that, they sense this relationship. They feel that connection, like you feel too, probably, that it is a past life relationship. You've known each other before. So yeah, that is it for your reading, pile number twos. I hope it connected with you in a way. If you were ever wondering who's trying to apologize to you, I don't sense any kind of heavy energy from your side, like oh, you're sad or you're kind of really mad or anything like that. It, as compared to pile number ones, right? I feel even they were going through something. Both of them were going through something, both the parties. And yes, you're just curious, I suppose, like who's trying to apologize to me? Let me just find out. So that is the energy that came through. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. This is the end of the reading. I shall see you in my next reading. Until then, bye bye. Hello, my dear pile number threes. Welcome to your reading. So I have your tarot spread in front of me here. Okay, let's tap into the energy of this person who wants to apologize to you for whatever reasons, right? We will get to know that once we start tapping into the energy. So pile number three, regarding this person, right? Regarding this person's energy, I feel like they are dealing with something about a heartbreak that has happened in their life, and there is so much grief here. Okay, there is hidden grief because of the heartbreak that has happened, and because of them carrying this baggage into the present, right? They must have withdrawn from this connection with you because I see the energy of withdrawal here, contraction, retreat, withdrawal, feeling small, and the advice is to seek solace and rest. So they have withdrawn, and they were in the hermit energy. Okay, they were trying to just sit with themselves, understand and understand this grief, right? They didn't want to bring this energy into this connection. Okay, this is this is them being self-aware. Oh, I feel so. I don't know. I feel like I want to give them a hug. They don't want to. They don't want to spill this grief. They feel like it is contagious, right? And they don't want you to have it. So there is some energy of withdrawal here. So they have withdrawn their energy from this connection. Okay, during this time, see, they have hidden grief here. See, unprocessed sorrow, lingering sadness, allow the release. They need to release their ex, because right under that we have X for a reason. Your ex is an X for a reason. Don't get amnesia. Nostalgia is a liar. Okay, so they are releasing their ex right now. Okay, this ex, they know that they need to release them, the pain, that whatever hidden grief that has come from that relationship, they want to release it. See, we see them like, you see this girl, she is, and the murky waters below her, right? So she is like, I feel like she's rising up. Okay, because you can see some murky waters here. I feel like she's rising up, and I'm seeing her like a lotus, something that is rising up from murk and dirt, right? And trying to bloom and blossom. This is what they're trying to do when it comes to their grief. They're trying to come out of it, and they want to do it themselves because they don't want to pass on this energy towards you. Okay, they don't want to pass on this energy towards you. They don't want to act in a reckless way, say things recklessly, because we have the Knight of Swords reversed right about this. So they don't want to, they say things that they might regret. So they have withdrawn. Okay. For some reason, they also feel small. They have a feeling like, the grief is like imploding within them, okay, and making them small, making them collapse, something like that. It is kind of heavy grief here. Bless them. So they are, there is sacred waters here, right? So they are trying to bloom out of it. You know, we have compassion here with Archangel Zadkiel. Soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. So they're trying to do this. They're trying to soften their heart with respect to the situation, and they try to let go of this past energy. Okay, if they're carrying anything with them because of their past relationship trauma, I would say trauma because of the heavy energy of grief that I'm seeing here. They're trying to they're trying to put compassion into the situation. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles here, and the Hermit is in reverse. This is telling me that they are getting ready to take action. Okay, but they are pausing before that. Before they come to you, they're pausing. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, they are ready. They're willing to, accept this connection. They're willing to put in the work. They're willing to manifest it in reality, meaning they want to invest in it, but they fear heartbreak. Okay, something about their world being shattered, the heartbreak that they have experienced, they feel like if it happens again, they will feel like their world has been shattered. Okay, but they see that you are the one. It says they are the one. You have already met the romantic partner you seek, so they feel like you are the one. So they're just collecting themselves, and they're doing some self work, and they're putting in compassion to make sure that they deal with this grief themselves. It says activation here, burst of energy, ready for action, channel wisely. And this one says, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Yes. So here, what I'm feeling is because of their past situations, right? Even if they feel that burst of energy to come towards you or to show that love or to express, they're not be able to do that. They feel like they have to pull it back because they don't want to go through this cycle again where it doesn't work out. Okay, so they're trying to channel wisely. They're trying to sit with it. They're trying to understand so that they can see like this situation, this partnership in a better light. Okay, in a better light. So they're trying to free themselves. They want to take control. They want to take control of their life. They don't want to. They want to just, you know, just flow. They are going to put in the efforts. We have both here. Increase your effort if you want to achieve your goals. So they have realized it. They have to do some self work. So they're willing to put in the effort. That is even shown with the Knight of Pentacles here. Okay, they are willing to show in the effort. They have a lot of compassionate energy. Okay, I feel like this compassionate, like I was telling earlier, like they don't want this darkness to affect you. They I was about to say they love you, and I just stopped myself. I don't know. See, that is the energy, right? I was talking about the burst of they want to say things to you, but they're holding it back. I had that fear when I was about to say they love you. I was about to blurt it out, and I just swallowed my words. So yeah, so that is what they're feeling. They are feeling that love and compassion towards you, but they're holding back. Okay. See, it says, so they're taking baby steps, but they are getting ahead, okay? Slowly but surely getting ahead. So here it says, be adventurous, okay? I am adventurous. I walk through this doorway of courage and enter a new world of wonder and awe. I discover that I had nothing to fear, for my exploration lead me to treasure chests that have always existed inside of me. So that is what they're trying to do. Okay, they want to come towards you with wonder and awe. Okay, and it says plenty of material things, even. They want to offer you a lot of things. Okay, they want to. Here, when I think about materialistic things, it is not just about giving gifts. Okay, they want to experience life with you. That is the kind of picture that I'm having, right? They want to go on adventures with you. They want to, like, they want to be able to, without holding back. They want to hold your hand. They want to laugh with you. They want to smile with you without immediately, their face dropping because of fear, right? They don't want that energy. They want to be free. And I think they are a very, free spirited person otherwise. So they need to just trust the process right now, because they are, see, it says they're trying to be courageous here. They're taking that first step, baby steps, but still they're taking steps, okay, towards this connection. I drop my guard and allow myself to relax with the sure and certain knowledge that my future is as bright as I want it to be. I now commit to holding my thoughts at the clear, high energy level of love. Angels, please help me embrace this feeling today and always. Know that your future is safe. Yeah, they are working with themselves with compassion. They're calling in angels, okay? Isn't it like, the synchronicity of messages here is really good. There is this flow. They want to drop their guard, they want to relax, and they want to have this optimistic outlook towards this partnership and this connection and their future and everything all together, right? They want to be there. Right now, they're not totally feeling it, but they're taking that steps, and that is very important, right? As long as it is not stagnant, there is no stagnancy here. They're not sitting like, stagnant in this energy, not taking steps, and or they have understood maybe that phase is over, because we did see retreat and withdrawal, right? So from that withdrawal, see, we have the reverse hermit for a reason. They're changing that energy, that withdrawal energy, and they're coming towards the Knight of Pentacles energy, where they want to put in the work. They're dropping down their guards and they're relaxing, and they are feeling optimistic. They're connecting to the positive light. Okay. And I would say, they're being very brave with considering the grief here. I really want to, applaud their courage here right now. That is not what I feel like doing. So I understand that this is something big for them, and they are ready to take that steps towards you and this relationship. I don't know if you see it with the same light as them or how I'm reading it, but this is what is coming through. Right now, I feel good that you are aware of this energy, that what they're dealing with, right? So you can appreciate it, even if it is silently with yourself, having this knowledge, right? You can appreciate the kind of steps that they are taking. And maybe otherwise, without this knowledge, you might be thinking, this person, why are they so slow, why are they so withdrawn? You might get irritated by their behavior and the way they act, but they are acting from the place, a place that, that has a lot of grief. Okay, they're coming out of it. So yeah, I would give this person a hug if I were near them. And you too, maybe you should think about giving them a hug. Okay. So that is it for your reading, my dear pile number threes. I hope it resonated with you, or you could connect to the energy that I am talking about. And yeah, your reading ends here. I shall see you in my next reading. Until then, bye bye.